Hey guys, Majeffries here, and welcome to a brand new, I want to say series, but for now it's going to be a one-off. This is going to be Majeffries Movies, and it's a game called The Movies. For those of you who have never seen this game before, I think the way I would describe it is it's The Sims, but instead of building houses, you make films. That's the basic, that's my layman's terms way of describing it. So without further ado, let's get into the game. I already know how to play the game, so I won't learn the basics, but we'll go into a new game. And it's time to set up our film studio. Once the game loads.
Welcome to the movies.
Whoops.
In this
there we go.
tutorial, you'll learn all of the basics needed to... You can move around the studio lot by moving the mouse pointer to the edge of the screen.
How do I skip the tutorial? I think I might have to do this tutorial actually. So let's just do this tutorial.
Try this now. Information about characters and objects is displayed in bubbles. Try hovering the mouse pointer over a person in the studio lot. Great. Okay, let's talk about how you hire someone or assign them a job. Have a look at the stage school. As you can see, each building has a floor plan that's divided into a number of rooms. You can perform actions by placing people and objects within these rooms. Go on, to pick up a person or object, click and hold the left mouse button for a short time while the pointer is hovering above them. That's it. Rooms turn green when you can perform an action. Left-click to drop a character or object into a room. Do this now. Congratulations! You've just hired your first star. Sparkling streams will guide you in the right direction, suggesting where to go next, or where to place a person or object you're holding.
Right. Hopefully nothing's going to happen. Let me talk for a second. Excuse me. So, the movies. You can see here, it's a little bit like The Sims, in the way the cameras are angled and things like that, and the people. It's all looking pretty cool. And then as you can see, you've got buildings like this, the stage school, where you can create a director, an actor, an extra. You can reject or fire crew, or you can import a star. And now that is the thing that I'm going to be looking at a little bit later on. For now, I'm not too bothered.
Okay, now pick up your new star. The guiding stream is suggesting you place your star in the nearby trailer. Do this now. Fantastic! You're really getting that. Sparkling streams will also suggest things to build. That's it. Now click on the Sparkling Facilities button. You can place the building in your studio lot by left-clicking on the desired location. Try this now. The outline will go red. That's it. Now click on the spark. You can place the building in your studio lot by left-clicking on the desired location. Try this now. Great! You now know all the basics. Click on OK. Let's learn about star icons. Each of your stars, movies, and staff members has an icon on the side of the screen. Hover over this star icon now. Hovering over a star icon will reveal information about that star. Left-clicking on a star icon will move your view to that star in your studio lot. To pick up a star, you can left-click, hold, and drag them off their star icon. Try this now. That's it. Now you know how to use star icons. Drop the star when you're ready to continue. Okay, now let's learn more about information bubbles. Emergency indicators, like the one now over your star, highlight problems you need to deal with. Hover over your star to view this information. Other useful information will be highlighted with icons, like the one now over your star. Hovering over a person or object will reveal its information in order of importance. Hover over your star or their star icon to try this. To quickly view all of the information on a person, simply right-click on that person. Try it. Excellent. Now you know how to access information in the world. Okay, let's learn a bit more about moving your view around the studio.
This is a really boring tutorial for me because I've played this game so many times. I must admit, the last time I played this game was a year and a half ago, maybe a bit longer. But I know this game pretty well inside and out. So
you can zoom in and out by scrolling the mouse wheel forwards and backwards. Try this now.
One thing I love about this game is the level of detail. So if you zoom in here, look how detailed this game is. Little things like, oops, if I go back a little bit. Oh, there we go. Like this door to the stage school, it's not just a blank template. You can see it actually goes into somewhere. And, you know, the same with this building here. It actually looks like a building rather than just a scenic break. The level of detail, and actually look at the grass as well. Grass actually has individual strands coming out of it. The trees are all 3D. It's amazing. This game came out so many years ago. I'm trying to think exactly when. I think 2006, 2007, something like that.
You can rotate your view around a point by pressing down the middle mouse button, then moving the mouse left and right. Try it.
Right, what am I doing? Oh yeah, done that.
Okay, now you know how to zoom and rotate your view. Great! You now know how to interact with characters and find out information about them. You know about guiding streams and sparkles. And you know how to interact with building floor plans. You now have the skills to begin running your own studio. So get started.
Here we go. Right. Logo. Something that's slightly related to my channel. Something with blue and red in, perhaps? That's a good one. We'll come back to that one. Or there's that one. Got an actor doing random press-ups. What's Lady Gaga doing in this game? How strange. Oh, was that Angry Mr. Hitchcock? Could well be. And Happy Mr. Hitchcock. Hey! Okay. Let's be serious now. I think either the lion is a good one. This is probably one of the most used logos in the game, but it's a lion. How could you say no to that? And how could you say no to that as a name as well? Majeffries Movies, and of course we are called Majeffries. Let's do this. Awesome. So we'll start off with a completely empty studio lot. We'll only have one building in place. Let's watch this first.
Welcome to the dawn of the movie industry. The year is 1920, and your new studio's success lies in your hands. You must guide it to greatness. You must create the biggest movies and employ the most famous stars as you strive to reach the summit of the studio charts and reap the rewards of victory. First, build a thriving studio. Hire wannabes and nurture them into your stars. Make the movies that'll get the big bucks rolling in and clean up at the awards. Then, with every award you win, with every success you enjoy, your studio's reputation will grow. Soon, stars from rival companies will flock to your studio, and you'll unlock new technologies, scenes, and sets to make your movies better than ever. So what are you waiting for? You've got a suitcase full of cash and a world of possibilities before you. Now get out there and start making your dreams come true. Because in the movie industry, anything is possible.
Welcome to your new movie studio.
Here we are. Here's our studio. You can see, like I said, big empty lot. The only thing we have is this one building here, which you can see is where we hire and fire janitors and builders.
Okay, before you open the studio, you'd better set up some of the essentials. The first building you'll need is a stage school for hiring your... That's it. Now left-click on the spark. You can place the stage school anywhere by left-clicking at the desired location. Go ahead, give it a try.
Right, I think
Great.
there.
To build the stage school, you'll need to hire
For a
a
stage
builder
school?
at the staff office by the studio gates.
Here come our prospective staff.
Now click
Right,
and
you, my
hold
good
down the
man.
left mouse button briefly to pick them up. Now hire them. Follow the sparkling. Now click and hold down the left mouse button briefly to pick them up.
Let's see
Now
whether they'll be
hire
good as
them.
builders or
Follow the
janitors.
spark rate. Builders perform any building and maintenance duties automatically, so you can leave. Fantastic. While the stage school is being built, you can use this time to sort out the rest of the buildings you'll need.
See, I don't want to be sexist, so we could have female builders too, and janitors, and another builder, I guess. Okay,
Okay,
What other
now build a
buildings will we need?
casting office. You'll need this for
A
assigning
casting
stars to your
office.
movies. Just follow the sparkles on the build menu. You can rotate a building by holding down the left mouse button and moving the mouse around in a slate. Now build a
that
crew
can pop
facility.
in there.
Every movie needs a
And then the
crew
crew
to operate the
facility.
filming equipment.
Can that go there, or is that asking a little too... I think that's asking a little too much. So we could put a crew facility in up here.
Okay, you'll
Like
also
that.
need a set to shoot your movie on. Left-click on the sets icon, then select the stage
Now I'm going to do
set.
this off my own back, because I know how to do this. We want some paths. Something a little like... Whoops. Like that. Then have this one come down and do pretty much the same thing. And then this one go all the way down to the end like that, and then this one to come all the way down like that. So that's that bit set up, and now we're going to go along here to there, and now we're going to build some sets. So we got stage, which we're going to stick in. That can go this way around.
Finally,
We'll
build a
put that there.
production office. You'll need this to release your movie.
And again, we'll go like that, and then build along like that. There we go. Now we'll build our production office, which again we can't put there, but we can put it over here. Actually, do you know what? Let's put it, whoops, on the corner here,
Excellent.
like
Now
that.
you've got all the buildings you need for your movie, you can look at improving the studio environment. Okay, that'll do for now. Remember to lay down more paths as the studio expands.
So we could put all that bit down. That's automatically completed the task because, well, I guess because of how I'd had it set up anyway. Let's turn all this into asphalt. Like that. And I guess we could do that like that as well. There we go.
Another important factor of having a great studio is to make sure your staff have a nice working environment. Try placing down some ornaments. Follow the sparkle to the flora section.
Right, let's
then
place
select
some
an
ornaments.
ornament you'd like to place in the studio.
Could I put down some bushes?
Okay, now place some ornaments around the studio. Left-click to place an ornament, and right-click to get rid of the one you're holding. Try to use a range of different ornaments, as variety is the best way to keep the studio... Okay, time to move on. Remember to place down more ornaments as the studio expands.
I like the look of that. That looks cool.
Excellent. The studio is now ready. Carry on improving things if you wish, and when you're ready, you can open the studio. Are you ready to open the studio? Congratulations! The studio is officially open.
We have opened our studio, boys and girls. And now we have some...
KNBS Wireless on a frequency of 121.5, and I am your wireless announcer, Mr. William McDonald.
Well, the local radio should be talking about us. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. Right, this young fella here, we're going to import a star using him. And there I am. I assume that worked. Yep, there I am. I have hired myself. Right. You. Jesse Adams.
Okay,
Lana
time to make your first
Kurtzenoff.
movie. You won't get far without
Lindsay
an
Alana
actor and a
Ashworth.
director, so select a couple of appropriate
quite good
wannabes
looking.
at the stage school.
They're all good looking.
Now you just need a director.
Well, we're going to have a director.
Bear in mind that a director won't... That's it. Okay,
And then we'll have
time
another
to move on.
actor and an extra. There we go.
Now everyone knows a
Right.
great movie starts with a great script. Luckily, you've just acquired one. It's by the studio gate. Time to get this movie started. Left-click and hold to pick up the script. Follow the stream to the casting office where you can get your new stars to rehearse the script.
So we have to take this over to the casting office.
Okay,
We begin
your movie
casting.
now needs a cast and a director. Let's start by assigning your new director.
Right, we choose our director. Now, for those of you who have played this game before, ignore this next little bit here. For those of you who haven't played this game before, here's what you gotta do. These people facing forwards are actors. So you can see there's me, Mark Jeffries, and there's Lana Kurtzenoff. And then here, facing sideways, is our director, Jesse Adams. So we'll put her in.
Now cast
As
your
the
new
director.
actor.
We'll put myself in.
The stars
as
have
the
now
lead
started
role.
rehearsing the script. This will help boost the final quality of the movie.
Right,
Now hire
now
some
we
crew
need to
members
wait
to manage
for
all the
crew.
equipment.
And here they all come now. Here are our prospective crew members. Let's wait for them to actually physically join the queue before we move them in. What we do now is pick them up, pop them in the create crew, I think it said.
You'll need to hire another crew member for the... Great! Available crew will fill any required crew positions, so you don't need to assign them. Look at the movie to see how rehearsal is progressing.
Right, so the script is nearly rehearsed. We have 2 crew members. They're sitting there pretty. Extras, if we ever need them, they'll be appearing here. We have extras. They are here on the
Alright,
list.
Rehearsal of the script has finished. It's time to
Now
shoot
the film's
your
ready
movie.
to film.
Place it in the shoot it room of the casting office. Your movie is now
If I go
shooting.
shoot it,
Go to the stage set to follow its progress.
so you can see if I wait a second, you can see that the film is
The
about to
stars and
start
crew you selected
being
will
made.
assemble at the set, ready for shooting to begin.
The film is called The Baggage Boy. Again, for those of you who've played this game before, you'll know how good the
Check
quality
what
is
everyone
of
is
The
doing
Baggage
by
Boy.
looking at the
I
cast and crew
personally
information
detest
bubble
it,
on the movie.
but each to their own. So my guy's salary is currently $6,000, which back in 1920, that is a considerable amount of money. That is a lot of money. Our director is on 6,000, and Lana is also on 6,000. I think I'm just going to refer to her as Lana now, you know.
The first scene is now being shot.
Okay.
You can see the overall movie progress in the movie's information bubbles.
There's the film being made. There's 3 scenes. First scene is being set up now. We've got our 2 crew members. And there we go.
Scenes that are still to be shot are displayed in the movie's shooting schedule bubble. Each scene shows which set it will be shot on. Okay, now you can continue to follow the movie's progress. In preparation for your next movie, build the new set that has become available. This will help to keep the public interested in your movies.
It's a wrap.
So that basically happens at the end of every scene. They say, it's a wrap, even though it isn't a wrap, because only one scene's been shot. Right, here's our new set, the Wild West movie. That set is going to be built facing this way.
Okay,
Probably
while
about
the movie
there.
is shooting, it's worth looking after the rest of the studio. Look around the studio for information icons and the corresponding tips.
What am I supposed to be looking for?
Action.
This is our overall lot. And you can see already it's starting to get quite full. It is going to get to the stage where we're going to have to start demolishing old sets in order to have room to build new sets. That always happens on games like this. It's part and parcel of the game. This ugly area here is actually going to be kept as it is now. The reason for that is, in my eyes anyway, it's a small sense of realism in that you do have, especially here, because this building has a parking lot outside, you want to keep that in, or I want to keep that in, for that sense of realism of, this is a movie lot, there are going to be vehicles moving around, and although they don't appear all over the map, at least to come through the front gate and go up to production office, that to me sounds quite realistic. So we're going to keep that. Right, any other tips and things? I don't think there is. I'm just going to have to wait for our film to be finished. While we're doing that, here's our new set. It's a Wild West saloon, and it's actually, again, you can see how detailed this game is, never mind the set itself. I mean, just look how fantastic this appears. It really is very, very clever. And these sets as well, they have this little outside screen here for detail. They have actually got exteriors as well, so you could do exterior shots of these sets. And it all looks very, very lovely indeed. Now, somewhere on here, eventually we'll have a script writing building as well. Let's just have a quick look at the progress of this film. We should be getting ready to film the final scene. Here we go. See my guy stumbling around there, not really doing much in the way of progress. Progress? Why did I say it like that? Progression.
Cut. It's a wrap.
There we go. That should be the film completed. So what will happen now is, at the production office, this
Shooting has
icon here.
finished on your movie,
There we go.
and it's
Flies
now
over to
ready
the
for
production
release
office.
at the production office.
And we get to release it. Yeah, that word turns around. That's clever. Right. Yes, let's release the film. The Baggage Boy. So, we got 3/5 of a star rating, which, considering it's all out of 5 stars, it's not the best of starts. We were docked points for star power, crew experience, although we can't really help that one because we're never going to have an experienced crew on our first film. Let's have a preview of what this film looked like, shall we? So that was that. That was The Baggage Boy, and I'm probably going to keep my opinions to myself on that one because it was our first ever film. Right, experience we gained a little bit. Star rating we didn't really get much. Production cost was $10,408, and it's going to be in cinemas for 6 months. So we have 2 bad reviews. You can see down here where there's R. Director's performance has been penalised for that one, and the acting has been penalised for that one. Although it says here it's clear that the cast and director got on well, so that's good. Solid first comedy movie effort, that's also good. Apparently I have the perfect look for that. I don't know whether to be offended by that or not. Originality, it should fulfill its potential, and it's got good sets, so that's good. And now the film's in release.
Your first movie has been released. Releasing a movie has given you some recognition, and you're now listed in the official industry charts. Your studio's chart rating is based on the movies you release, the stars you employ, and the overall status of your studio. The bigger your stars, the higher your studio rating. The better your movies, the higher your studio rating. To view the star, movie, and studio charts, left-click on the rosette.
So these are the overall charts. You've got Lion Air Productions at the top, and then we're at the bottom. More and more studios open over time. You can see there's more than one page eventually. We're currently listed last, but we're not that far behind Old Rope Cinema and MaxiPack. MaxiPack in the past have always become my main rivals, but at the moment it looks like Lion Air Productions are going to be competing against us. And if you look at their capital compared to ours, they've got $246,000. We got $94,000. Although our star rating is the same. It's just movies and capital where they're beating us. Oh, and lot prestige. So, you know, they've had a bit of a head start,
Now
I'd say,
that you
but
have a
overall,
movie out
we're not
and some money
doing
in the
too
bank,
bad.
it's time to take a closer look at your stars and staff. Your employees need good sanitation, so place down some restrooms to improve your studio rating.
put down a bog, shall we? Eau de toilette. Where should I cram one in? I want to try and literally put it in a tight corner that would otherwise be empty. And there doesn't seem to be one. So maybe
You'll
have
need
a
to
couple
build
here.
another restroom. The more employees you have, the more restrooms you'll need to keep your sanitation rating high.
And then one.
Your employees need good
There.
catering provisions too. A snack van will do for now.
I suppose on the opposite side of this we'll have a snack van.
Great. This will raise not only your catering rating, but your overall studio rating too.
There we go.
Happy stars make better movies. If you want a star to perform well in a movie, you need to make sure they're happy. And their mood bar shows you how happy they are. When the mood
I'm
bar
not that
goes
happy
beyond
right
the
now.
upper threshold line, it will glow green. This means a star is very happy. When the mood bar goes below the lower threshold line, it will glow red. This means a star is very unhappy. Unhappy stars could cause you problems, so look out for the red emergency icons. One aspect of a star's mood is how they feel about their image. Try hovering over your stars to see how they feel.
So I'm quite happy about my image by the look of it. So is Jessie, and so's Lana.
One way to improve a star's image is to give them a makeover. To do this, you'll need to build. Remember, you can rotate a building by holding the left mouse button and moving the mouse around in a circle. You can drop builders around
like
the
how it
sides of
tells
the
me that
building
now.
to speed up construction if you want. Use the arrows above the star icons to view your other staff types.
Alright, let's find a
Staff
builder.
icons can be used in the same way as star icons.
There's a builder. Let's pop him there. And then we'll get this guy, and we'll pop him there. And then we'll get...
Okay, while the
This guy.
makeover department is being built,
Pop him there.
try placing a few more ornaments around your studio.
Put something like a chin-up bar. Put that down here by the snack van. Like there. And a basketball court. Can we fit that in? Should be able to fit that in.
Okay, the makeover department is built. Pick up a star whose
Apparently
image
not.
you want to improve.
Apparently not. What's this? Is that a bath? I think that's a bath, isn't it? That's a gum machine. That could go well. Outside the snack van. Then we could have a bench next to that. What else have we got here? I think that's a drinking fountain. So that's pretty cool. Right. Who wants to have their appearance improved? You're quite happy with your image. You're quite happy with your image. Tell you what, in the interests of
Give this
bias,
star a makeover.
let's do me.
Follow the guidings. Drop a star in the makeover room to enter the makeover screen. Or use the auto room if you don't mind what a star wears. An auto makeover allows a star to decide what they drop
both
a
our
star in the
stars.
makeover room to enter the drop a star in the makeover room to enter the makeover
Tell you what,
screen. Okay.
we'll do all three
Make
of
sure
them.
all your stars are happy with their image. When you're ready to move on, click on this bubble.
We'll speed up time. Get them out of there as quick as possible. Which hopefully won't take too long. In fact, my guy's nearly done. There you go, my guy is done. Okay.
Great. Remember to revisit the makeover department if any
Yep.
stars are unhappy with their image in future. As you can imagine, the more successful your stars become, the more money they want. Hover over one of your stars to see how they feel about their salary. If you want to give a star a raise, take them to the production office. To review star salaries, place a star in the finance room in the salary screen.
Right, I think my guy could do with a wage rise. And then I think that looks fairly balanced.
You can
Also, that
adjust
looks
as a
fairly
star's rating increases, they'll demand higher pay. Stars can become jealous of their colleagues too, if treated unfairly.
No one seems to be
At
jealous
some
of anyone
point, your
else's
stars
wage.
will begin
That's
to get
good.
bored and will need something new to do. Have a look at your star's information. If the boredom bar falls below the threshold line, a star will become very bored, which will affect their mood. The bar will gradually go down when a star has no work. Making movies is a good way to prevent stars from becoming bored and will keep them happy. Why not start making another movie now?
Let's
You've
do that.
acquired another script, which can be found at the studio gates. Remember to follow the guiding streams and read the information bubbles to see what you need to do.
Casting office is what I wanted.
Available extras will automatically fill any minor roles in your movies. They'll gain genre experience, and you can turn them into stars if you think they're good enough.
Right, let's put her as the director again. And let's put Lana for her silver screen debut in Love Lasso. To be honest, I think it had to be a woman in this piece anyway. But still, I don't think it'd look the same if you've got a guy pining after his lost love. At least not in the 20s anyway. Remember, this is 1921 this is set in now. October 1921.
Remember to place a movie in the shoot it room when it's ready to
Right.
shoot.
It's ready to be shot.
Okay,
Do that.
your second movie is now shooting. Follow the
Where are they
movie
shooting
if you want
first?
to make sure everything goes to plan. Keep an eye on your
they've
star's
got-
moods during shooting. If a star's mood bar is glowing green, they will give a great performance. But if it's glowing red, they'll give a very bad performance.
So yeah, as I was saying, we got one scene in the stage set, which is here of course, and then we've got two scenes in the Wild West Saloon, which is here. So let's
There are some new sets available to build, which will help add variety to your future movies and keep the public interested. But keep an eye on your finances.
yeah, let's try not to bankrupt our studio. Right, we couldn't fit that one in, but could we fit this? Yeah, we could fit that one in.
Cut. It's a wrap.
Do you know what? That is really annoying. I could fit it in here, this way round. But I couldn't fit it in that way round, but I could fit it in that way round. So I might do that actually. And then just build a small pathway going around the corner. Where's the... Looks like it's there.
And action.
Like that.
Cut. It's a wrap.
There we go.
Movies can be themed around one of 5 different genres: action, comedy, romance, sci-fi, and horror. Making movies of different genres and using different sets will keep your movies fresh and interesting.
Just like that. And then if I go back into sets, sci-fi bridge, we can pop that one in. There. So again, these sets cost money, but then as you make films using these sets, even though you're paying your actors wages and things like that, eventually they'll pay you back, basically. The amount of money they'll earn will far outweigh how much they cost.
Every star gains experience while working on a movie based upon the genre of the movie being made. A more experienced star will give a better performance.
Newsflash. 8 intrepid pilots Pilots today announced their intention to fly around the world.
Great! Your latest movie has finished shooting and is ready for release at the production office.
That'll propel their craft through the sky at speeds nearing 7
Just
miles
gonna
per hour.
touch
The
up a
Lucky
little bit.
Octet believe
Right,
they'll be back
so our
in
film
time
is ready for
lunch
release.
if they
So
get up
let's
extra
do
early
just that,
to
shall we?
skip breakfast.
So this one only got 2/5 of a star, which is nowhere near as good as the first one. We'll have a watch of it anyway, because you never know. Again, I think the less said about that film, the better. Okay, so let's see the reviews. Oh no, let's see this first, sorry. Wages earned, blah blah blah. There's our extra, Lindsay Alana Ashworth. It's actually quite a cool name. She only got paid about a third of what Jesse Adams got. This film cost more, but it's also going to be in the... In fact, is that the duration it took to film, or is that the duration it's going to be in the cinema for? Probably how long it took to film. Oh, we have some really bad reviews. 4 bad, 4 good. It tends to be half and half. Sometimes it's 4 good, 2
Fantastic.
bad.
Your latest movie has been released. This should help improve your ratings. To get to the top of the charts, you'll need to focus on improving the star ratings of your stars, movies, and studio. The star rating of a star increases with the success of their movies, their image and salary, and much more. A movie's star rating increases with the quality of the script, the cast and director, their performances, and many other factors. To get more details on what is affecting the star rating of a star, movie, or studio, hover over it in the charts. When part of a star's, movie's, or your studio's rating changes significantly, a message will appear to show you what has changed. You can get a breakdown of the best and worst features of the studio by reading the studio reviews. At the production office, place the information object in the reviews room.
Let's do that. Let's look at our reviews. That's not very good. The company's cash balance is low. It's not that low. This lot looks like it's been laid out by a toddler. Well, that's not very nice, is
After
it?
making a movie,
Saying
stars
things
usually
like that.
need some time to relax. An overworked star is not a happy star, and stress could lead to bad behavior and further problems. Hover over a star to see their stress. Stars can de-stress in various ways. A snack ban is a good place for now. With time, you'll acquire new facilities in which your stars can de-stress. Certain ornaments can also help stars to relax.
Don't really know how my guy's supposed to do pull-ups when you can't even see the bar. But there you go. Let's put... Oh, I can't put that one there. Let's see if I can put that one there. There we go. Can I put it there instead? I don't like the way that the yellow bars around the outside of these objects crosses into the next object. I think that's a bit stupid. But then, what can you do? See, I can't put anything there. I can flip this baby round and then put them in like that. That works. Do it like that and then maybe put some nice flowers. Oh, annoying. suppose I could do it like that. There we go. And then I can re-landscape this as all grass. There we are.
Okay, for your next movie, you'll need to write your own script. With the industry beginning to grow and competition rising, scripts won't just materialize at your front gates.
Before I go on, I'm going to archive that movie. That basically means it's had its run in the cinema, it's earned as much money as it can, and now it's going to disappear off
The
into the archives.
easiest way to write a script is to hire some script writers to do it for you. To do this, you'll need to build a script writing office. Do this now. Okay, while the script writing office is being built, hover over your stars to see if you can improve any of their moods. Remember, you can right-click to see all of their information.
There we go. Right, can any of my moods be improved? Boredom? I can fix the boredom problem.
Whoa!
Do some... Where is it? There? Do some pull-ups. How are you doing? You're not bored. I'll say you're bored. You can stand and have a chat to me. There we go. Right, tell you what guys, I'm going to pause this here. We have had a really good start to this game, in that we've basically followed the tutorial and we've built a few buildings. I don't think we've unlocked any more sets yet. We've got the Wild West Desert, but you can see just how vast this set is. And we don't actually use it for anything, so there's no point in me worrying about that right now. So, I'm going to end this video here. Whether this video becomes a series or not depends mainly on how successful this video is, first in the series. If it is successful, then I'd like to carry this on. I wouldn't mind carrying this on anyway, but I'll only do it really if it's worth doing. So, this is Majeffries at the Movies, or Majeffries Movies, whichever I decide to call it. And this is me saying thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. And until next time, I will see you soon.